So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Goes for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Colomwani actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Almiron. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Valencia. That is a brilliant interception. And he opts to go forward.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, the ball's gone astray. No, that's been intercepted. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Valencia. Great vision. That's good vision. Big chance! One-on-one! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. They've got to make this nice and quick.
This looks promising. Knocks it into space. And the shot! And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Fofana. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I would think this fella, Adama Traore, is probably best used in a front three. Generally, he likes to keep a wide position.
And the finish! And that is wildly off target.
Benfica really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Now it's Adama Traore. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Can he get on the end of this? Adama Traore. And that's a terrific header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
There's the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Valencia. Now it's Adama Traore.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Konsa. Benfica applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Quality ball. Played out towards the right wing, and now the breakaway. Adama Traore. Cross neat. He's having a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Sterling. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, good ball! Look at the space here. Shot at goal! Goal! Benfica! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Number 11.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Looking for the run. Now it's Valencia. Oh, such a clever touch. And the shot! Same again, same outcome.
Ajax really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Fofana.
Ajax certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Van Aken. No way through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, that's a key interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Colomboani. And it's Enrique. Nicely weighted ball. Ah, that's a fine interception. Oh, this looks sharp. Distributed tidily. Smith Rowe. Torreira. Well, that has not gone well. Has a look and plays it forward. Adama Traore is onto this. Adama Traore! Oh, taken with style. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And we've reached half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Ajax will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our World Charity Fund. Substitution for Ajax, number 17.
Benfica get the second half started.
Ajax have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And it's made its way to him. And he's in on... Can he finish? Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Gets a good foot in there. Ajax come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Van Aken. The referee's awarded a free kick. Nilsson. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Almiron. Threads one in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Nicely aimed pass. And here's the chance to counter. Smith Rowe. Can he get it through? Pass somewhat off target. Now he's off and running. Kolumuani. Indika. Spread it left. Oh, well measured. Now this could be a chance. Delivers the ball. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's in a good position. And he shoots! Goal! Benfica! And they're back in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Benfica take the lead. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done.
He gets big! He will be livid with himself.
Benfica certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Ball's gone out of play. Konsa. Oh, that's well spotted. Ajax perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
That is good alertness. The ball has bounced loose now. João Mario. That has been cut short. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Fofana. Now, can they get him away? He's on it. Can he get away? Delivered across. Van Aken. Now it's Valencia. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Substitutions taking place.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. That ball looks a good one.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
No, it's come to nothing. And he's picked it up out wide. Sara. Nice interception, well timed.
Ajax really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking to play him in. And the shot! He's scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Benfica go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's in plenty of space here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Tries a shot! It's in! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! What a delicious finish, that is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Ajax, well, that's a foul, free kick's been given. And he's going to have his name taken. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it through. Great chance! Goal! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Yilmaz chasing after it. It is going to need 30 more minutes, no winner after 90.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Please be reminded that drinking is only allowed in the areas shown on this map. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Substitution in progress.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. Ajax displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. And he was quick to react. João Mario. That's a cute ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. João Mario. Looking for options for movement.
That's a shame, because it was such a good decision.
Not the most convincing of passes.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He is just caressing the ball. Driving forward, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Tries to play it through. Now it's Yilmaz.
Yilmaz really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support...
Real chance! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
After 12 minutes in extra time.
Benfica go into the lead.
99. Substitution.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Nicely spread.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Yilmaz. Yilmaz. Now there's a fine. Goes for a shot! Great effort, but the end of the first period of extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And so the last chance to find a winner. They have given it everything, it's been gruelling, but who will be standing at the very end? Indika. And here's En-Nesyri. Good ball, good take. Indika receives it in. He's got full. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been... And one more try! No mistake! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
It's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
This has become one superb game of football. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Now it's Sara. Now it's En-Nesyri. Now that looks a decent ball. He shifted it to the flank.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Ayhan promptly onto that, and that is that. Yilmaz. He's in a great position here. And no, that was never going to make it.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And a chance! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like...
And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Ajax definitely struggled to get going. That was sensed by their support early on, and it just compounded the frustration.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little lost today. Please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium.